I'd like to call this hearing to order. Today we have another hearing on the American Energy Initiative. This committee's had a series of hearings regarding the energy needs of the United States. Today also we specifically will be looking at H.R. 2054, the Energy and Revenue Enrichment Act, which I've introduced on the House side, and Senator McConnell and Senator Paul have introduced on the Senate side. H.R. 2054 is a simple bill. It initiates a 2-year pilot program to re-enrich the uranium tails. It allows for the sale of the re-enriched uranium and deposits the money made into the Uranium Decontamination and Decommissioning Fund to be used for environmental cleanup. Do we have this? I would also like to point out to those of you who may not be familiar that what we're talking about here, there's about 60,000 14-ton canisters located in 2 geographical areas of the country. There's about 40,000 of these canisters in Paducah, Kentucky, of depleted uranium waste, and about 20,000 of these canisters in Piketon, Ohio. For the last 5 or 6 years, I, along with others, have had a lot of discussions with the Department of Energy about re-enriching this material, which would accomplish a number of things. Number one, it would provide additional revenue to the federal government. Number two, it would help the environmental cleanup, certainly in Paducah as well as in Piketon, Ohio. And number three, it would prolong the life of the uranium enrichment plant in Paducah, Kentucky, in which we have 1,200 jobs at stake. So this is an important piece of legislation that makes a lot of sense for the reasons that I've already stated. It appears to be a win-win-win situation. I would also like to remind everyone that this is a pilot project, a 2-year pilot project, which I think will give the Department of Energy adequate time to assess the situation, and it certainly would be a benefit to our country, and so I look forward to the testimony of our witnesses today. I would also, at this time, ask unanimous consent to introduce into the record a letter from the International President of the United Steelworkers, a letter from the Governor of Kentucky, a letter from the Mayor of Paducah, a letter from the County Judge of McCracken County, and a letter of support from United States Senator Rand Paul. And I certainly want to welcome Senator McConnell being here with us today as well. As you know, he's the senior senator of Kentucky. He's also a Republican leader in the United States Senate, and he's quite familiar with this particular issue. So, Senator, we really appreciate your being here today as well.